Hey everybody, welcome to another deck guide and gameplay video. I'm Vikesrule. Today's deck is Discard Aggro. If you'd like to check out the deck, I've got the deck code down in the description. And then if you're just looking for some gameplay footage, you can head on over to the timestamp for game number 1. Alright, with that said, let's go ahead and talk about the deck a little bit. We'll talk about the champions, the followers and the spells we use, kind of why we pick it, and kind of what they're used for. Then go over a little bit about the game plan of the deck, as well as the mulligan phase as well. So let's dive in. All right, so this is kind of an older deck. It's been around for a long time. It hasn't really changed that much since its inception. It's pretty much been around since very early in the game. But it's just a really strong, aggressive deck. You kind of utilize a lot of discard synergy cards to kind of get things like Flame Chompers down, which can kind of pull a blocker out of the way and allow your units to hit the face. And so you're really just trying to beat down your opponent as quickly as you can. So the champions we use are Draven and Jinx, and so they have a really good synergy together. So Draven's a 3-mana 3/2, and then on summon or strike, he creates a spinning axe in hand, which is that 0 cost give an ally +1/+0 for the round. And so you have to discard as well in order to play the spinning axe. So this works really well with a lot of the cards in here. So things such as Flame Chompers, which are summoned on discard, Jury Rig, which are also summoned or get summoned on discard, and then also things like Vision, which grants allies +1/+0 even when discarded. So Draven pairs really well with Jinx, 4-mana 4/3 with quick attack, and then she levels up when she sees your hand empty. And so once she's leveled up, she gets those super mega death rockets whenever she sees your hand empty again. Once she's leveled up, which gives 4 to the Nexus and then 1 to each enemy unit. And so really, the goal is to just get these guys online. You want to draw these as soon as you can, and you want to kind of make sure you're having a nice curve with your units. So we play things like Legion Rearguard, 1-mana 3/2, can't block, but that's fine. We're just trying to attack. We don't really care about blocking in this deck. We do have a couple different chump blockers we can use if we need to, but typically we're just trying to attack as much as we can. We run 3 of Zaun Urchin, and so on play it discards a card and draws a card. So again, this can really be useful for things like Flame Chompers, Vision, Jury Rig, etc. Or if you just got something random in your hand you don't really care about. So then we also have 3 of Arena Battlecaster, so 2-mana 2/2 with a great ability on attack. It gives other attacking allies +1/+0 this round. So this kind of helps your wide board really buff up their attack and get in for some damage. And then we also run 3 of Flame Chompers, so 2-mana 0/2 with Challenger, and then its great ability is when it's discarded, summon it. And so that's kind of why we're playing this in here, just as discard fodder. So you can use an axe, you can use Zaun Urchin, you've got Poro Cannon to discard. A bunch of different things can discard this to kind of get you an extra blocker. And so if you're using something like Poro Cannon, which is a burst, or even a Spinning Axe, which is a burst speed, you can actually pull in a blocker right away, and then open attack, and then use the Flame Chopper to pull in whatever unit you don't want to block your actual damage dealing units. And so typically you don't really care if this thing dies once it's out there. You're just hoping to get it to pull away a blocker or two. And so this is a very, very versatile card, very important in this deck. Next we run 3 of House Spider, so just helps you to go wide. Gives you 2-mana 2/2 Spider plus a 1-mana 1/1 Spiderling, and so just really works well with things like Battlecaster and Crowd Favorite as well. And speaking of Crowd Favorite, we run 2 of these, 4-mana 2/1 with Overwhelm, and then when you're summoned, for every ally you have, it gets granted +1/+1. And so if you got a big wide board, you can get him up to, if you've got 5 other allies, he's a 7/5, or excuse me, 7/6. And so that's obviously the ideal situation. But even if he's, 4-mana 4/3, 4-mana 5/4, it's still pretty good. So you're just trying to get even a little bit of value, and of course that overwhelm damage is really nice for this deck. Then we also run 3 of Augmented Experimenter. So on play, it discards your hand, draws 3, and then deals 3 to an enemy. So really, this synergizes super well with Jinx. It's great for refill your hand, because typically we're playing out all of our hand really quickly. So we almost never have a big hand using this deck, and so this is a way to kind of get that refill. You can also use it to remove an enemy, a blocker. And then also, you know, if you have drinks on the board and you play this, it counts as an emptying your hand because you discard the cards first. So a very strong card in this deck. It is a 6-cost card. That's really the only downside on this card. So the spells we run, 3 of Poro Cannon. So to play, you discard 1, and then you create 2 Daring Pores in hand. So those are the 1 mana 1/1s with Elusive. So they're extremely good card here. Because it's 0 cost burst speed, you can use it to, again, get Flame Chompers down, or even use it on Vision, or even just use it to clear out your hand so that you can level up Jinx or get a Super Mega Death Rocket from Jinx. So very, very good card. And of course, the Daring Pores being elusive means oftentimes they can actually connect to the Nexus when they're attacking. Then we also run 2 of Jury Rig, so 1 mana burst speed. The really only reason you're running this is because when it's discarded, you summon a Scrap Scribbler. And so you can also, you know, use this on burst speed to add an extra attacker or blocker from your open attack or opponent's open attack. So that's kind of good versatility there. We also run 3 of Rummage, so this is really important for this deck because of how often we're running low on cards and how often we need to discard cards in order to level up Jinx or just get new refill for our hand. So this card is a 2 mana burst spell where to play you discard up to 2 cards, draw 1 for each card you discarded. So you can't actually play this if you've got 1 card in hand. Or if you got Rummage plus another card, you can still play it and you can only draw 1. But it's still a very good card for this deck, and so very often this is the way you're leveling up Jinx is using Rummage. They also have 3 of Get Excited to play discard 1 and then deal 3 to anything. Good finisher, good way to remove an important threat your opponent has. A lot of these big threats like Gnar or Caitlyn or any of these other champions have about 3 health or so, and so it's very good to remove them with the Get Excited. And then, of course, we run 3 of Vision. So this is, when caster discarded, grant all allies +1/+0. So most of the time you're using this for the discard synergy to get that +1/+0. So that's the deck. As far as mulligans go, you're really just looking for your cheap units. You're looking for any discard synergy. Like if you've got Flame Chompers in hand, you've got Poro Cannon, you want to keep that. Zaun Urchin's really good. Rearguard is good. Battlecaster is also pretty good, as well as House Spider. So Battlecaster is more if you have other units in hand, you may want to keep him. Then you do want to keep your champions in hand, or at least you want to find them early. If you've got just a really great curve, sometimes it's okay to not keep one of the champions. But I mean, Draven's only a 3 mana spell, or 3 mana champion, so very often if you have him in your opening hand, that's a great keep. And then Jinx is just really, really strong in this deck. She's kind of what makes the deck tick and kind of helps get you that over-the-top damage. A lot of times you're able to kind of pressure your opponent early on, but then maybe you're lacking, 4, 5, 6 damage to finish them off, and so she's really the way that you finish off a lot of these games. So you definitely want to keep any of your cheap units in your champions if you find them, and then any discard synergy you'll want to keep as well, like Poro Cannon plus Flame Chompers, stuff like that. Really, you don't want Experimenter, crowd favorite. Those are kind of ones you don't want to keep, but anything else you really can be okay. Get Excited is usually something you want to kick back as well, just because you want this more late game, not early game. But yeah, that's the deck. Let's go ahead and get into some games. All right, against Aesol Trundle. Okay. Let's look for some better early game stuff here. Okay. Got the Draven. Okay. Alright. Go and get the spiders out. Okay. Can't really attack into that, can we? I guess we can. He gets a good value trade, but interesting. I didn't expect the Troll Scavenger to be run. Alright. Stones, we'll go ahead and get Draven down. Okay. could have Avalanche here, but I mean, can we really play around that? I don't think we can. I think we kind of have to... Well, let's start with this, actually. See what he does here. If he Avalanches immediately, yeah. We're in trouble. Okay, well, he just decides to do that. Interesting. Okay. Did not expect that card. Let's go ahead and do this here. Flame Chompers. So we could to here, and then we've got a pretty good attack here because we can get a free kill here thanks to Battlecaster. And then if he's got to trade this if he doesn't want to take damage, okay. Going down to 8. Okay. Okay, interesting. I'm gonna go ahead and get rid of this thing. Actually, you know what? Let's go ahead and just go face. Though we have this thing coming down. You can pull this in. And then we should be pretty good with our open attack here. He's got a couple freezes that could keep him alive. Okay. Down to 2? Okay. Go ahead and do this, I guess. See if he's got another heal. Alright, nice. We got him. Very nice. Alright. Yasuo Yumi. Okay. I think having the spider's fine, but let's see if we can find something else. Alright, nice. We got Jinx and Draven. Pretty good start there. Alright, no 1-drop. Unfortunately, no way to discard any of these right now, but... Okay, let's go ahead and get House Spider down. We can also Poro Cannon into this to pull something. Okay, yeah, we'll go ahead and do that then. Push a little bit of damage here. Okay. There's a Rummage. Okay. It would probably be handy for Jinx trying to get her leveled up. We'll see what he plays here. I think we might want to just get Draven down. We'll see what he does. If he attacks, they're definitely just letting that go through. Okay, opponent's thinking. Are they going to put Yumi on? Play Twirler, maybe? Yep. Okay. So I'll go ahead and so definitely just let that happen. So I do like getting Jinx down now, honestly. And then we can always get another Flame Chompers out to pull whatever else he plays, if he plays something else. Okay, so we'll go ahead and do that. I think we just go here and we don't really worry about the damage that they're doing. So we'll do this way. Could still have a stun. Okay, he does. Okay, gone down to 10. We do have our Whirling Death, but he is Ionius, so he could have a deny. Gotta keep that in mind. Definitely want to sacrifice these now, just to reduce a little bit of the damage. Can we level up Jinx this turn? I don't think we can, honestly. Go down. I think we'll just at least block here. I think that's fine with me. We need board space anyways, honestly. Okay. That's actually really just fine with me, honestly. Got another one right here.
Time for the main event.
Okay. So we can't level up Jinx here. Well, let's see first. Another Draven. So one of these is definitely gonna die. Let's at least get...
Time for the money makers.
Let's just attack in, see what he does here. So I got 6 mana.
Want to see these moves up close?
So we can Whirling Death onto there.
Oh, it's on.
Down to 1. Okay, so he decides to wallop. So I think I like this here. I think I like trying that at least. Nopeify? Oh, okay. Alright.
Now who's got the upper hand?
Okay. So the good news is he doesn't have any
Dare you?
overwhelm right now. Alright, there's Jinx again. Fortunately, we can't play this and Jinx at the same time. Okay, we'll see what the opponent decides to do here. We obviously still have to block this Blade Twirler, so I think we'll do the Minity.
Yeah. Take on some of your own speed.
Okay, so Yumi's leveled up. So that means he does have the Spell Shield. Okay. So we'll do this here. I think that's all we can do, really. Okay.
Rules are made to be broken. Like buildings. For people.
Alright, so let's see what we draw here. Okay, he's got the Mini-Morph, for sure. Okay. That makes sense.
Now who's got the upper hand? Here's our chance.
Definitely think we need to do crowd favor here.
I stand for Noxus. I gotta work with this joker.
Unfortunately, Rummage has just been dead in our hand the whole game. I don't know if we can get here. Unfortunately, he's just got too much stuns and stuff. Okay, another stun, sure.
Underestimate.
I think we just attack with this then. Okay, so Get Excited's a nice top deck. We're still just gonna block all his stuff. And we could have forced out a block, but I like having the Minity just to... Okay, so I guess we can't... oh, we still have this to block that. Okay. Alright. That's gonna be pretty good. We'll see what he decides to do here. So he gets rid of the Yumi, which is interesting. Maybe plates it on this one. If he has a deny, it really sucks, but I don't think we can do anything about it. We just have to hope it goes through. Deny or another memory cloak would be pretty bad.
Wanna give me some space. Promise.
Okay, interesting.
Might not have
So
wings.
he uses that.
Now who's got the upper hand?
Okay.
Here's our chance. Underestimate me. I dare you.
So we can at least do... So first, let's start with this. Since we're going to discard anyways, let's go ahead and see if we can get to anything. So we got 10 mana, so I think I'm going to go ahead and do this. This gives us another blocker as well.
What's the worst that could happen? Immerse yourself in the unknown.
There's to get excited. Okay, we got him. That's what we've been looking for the whole time.
Relax and strike.
Okay. Alright. We got there. Yes, not having overwhelm was the reason that opponent couldn't do much. Just chump block for days. Alright, up against darkness. Yeah, this seems fine to me. Getting our champs, and we can got some early game stuff as well. If we can draw into some discard fodder, and we do right there. Nice. Yeah, let's go ahead and get some draws going here.
Anything else?
Okay. Alright, I like going with, I think the Battlecaster seems good here. We'll definitely trade if he wants to trade here. Okay. We can play Draven, and with his axe we can also discard the vision if we need to. Okay. Got 4 mana. Okay. So we'll go ahead and so vision automatically pumps that up to 2. So let's go ahead and do this here.
Time for the money makers. Let's boogie.
See what he's got for 2 mana. Alright, nice. Getting for a lot. Catalyzer's dead. Okay. Alright. In the round here. Let's see what he says do. Jinx would be great to get down here. Could have a spell for her, but also, like, if he doesn't.
Wondrous discovery
Well,
right below.
now I'm thinking about it. Maybe I just do. Fuck it.
Yes, you
Let's go for it. Okay.
Tentacles off the spectacles, please.
Okay. Okay. So he gets to kill on Draven.
You suck.
Alright. See the pranks here. Okay. Sure. We can always just discard that if we need to. Alright, I think I want to go ahead and get some stuff down, so Let me go ahead and discard this. Let's get some of these. If he does nothing, I might just attack in because he's probably planning on boxing or something. We'll see though. Got a lot of options here. Okay, he just goes Vagar. Interesting. So if he's going to do that, I think I like just doing this here. Could do that, but I think I want to just get as much damage out as we can here. He obviously has to block this, so we don't need to pre-commit it. Let's just go and kill the Vagar, I guess.
We're doing it.
It's already going down to 3, so we might as well kill this thing. Okay. Alright, this should be pretty good here. He needs to have multiple ways to heal. Even if he can mini-morph, but then he's just dead no matter what. Like, mini-morph isn't really saving him here. So that's a good top deck that get excited. We'll see what he ends up doing. He's definitely in a lot of trouble right now. Could wail to get him back up to 3, and then our Mega Death Rocket just kills him, so. Okay, yeah, we're just gonna instantly do this. Get the Death Rocket in hand. Now there should be no way you can win. Yep, got him. Alright. Very nice. Alright, up against, looks like Aggro, Bandle City, Noxus. Okay, can keep the Poro Cannon. You know, I want to look for my champs for this one. Alright, well, we got our champs. We definitely found those. Okay. Alright. Okay. Let's, yeah, would have been nice to have a earlier play. Okay, that's at least something early. Let's see what he ends up doing here. You may have to hold him back just to block. Yeah, okay. Probably don't want to attack in with this. We can get Draven down next turn. Doesn't really trade that well with any of his board though. Okay. So I'll just pass here. Alright. Okay, Poro Cannon. Alright, he's got Ziggs, so we can at least trade with the Ziggs with Draven.
Time for the main event.
So we definitely want to trade. I think we just do it on the vision. Unfortunately, it's not a great vision because it's like, you know, not the best value, but we'll just do it just to get kills on both of these. Then we get Jinx next turn. Let's get excited. We got something going. Fortunately, he's just been a lot better at getting stuff on the board early. We'll see what we draw here. I think I'm just gonna go Jinx.
Yes, you and me, Fishbone.
We'll see. He could have like a Fervor or something. But at least that's slowing down his game plan if he does that. If he holds up this mana, I'm definitely passing. Okay. Pokey Stick, sure. Okay. Probably got a way to kill us. which is okay. Yeah. It does run Flock in this, which is interesting. I wouldn't have thought this deck would run Flock. Okay. Alright, House Spider's nice. That's really nice, actually. Can block several things. About even in terms of cards as well. Alright, just 2 damage. That's totally fine with me. Alright, if you can do that, let's just start with this then. I'm wondering why he decided to open attack there.
Never tried this chemical before.
Okay. I'm willing to just do this here. When he's got so much mana. Okay, Teen Dactyl, that's why. Okay, that makes sense. Well, we're definitely going to have to kill that then. Definitely going to kill that thing. Okay, yeah, that makes a lot more sense as to why he just open attacked like that. I think I want to go ahead and... Or do I want to just... Yeah, let's get some elusive attackers going. We'll see what he ends up doing here. If he spends his mana, we can at least play Jinx out as well. There's Conchologist, sure. Yeah, these Bandle City manifest generators are tough to deal with. We definitely don't have the value that they have. But we'll see. We'll see. If he can spend his mana, I feel better playing Jinx out. She at least gets leveled up, so sure, why not? She's got a quick attack. I mean, she's a good attacker here. He could have some removal for her still, but... So I think we attack with Rear Guard, Elusives, and Jinx. Okay, so he's probably got a way to kill her. No reason to hold this back, it can't block anyways, so he gets a value trade no matter what. The only reason to hold it back would be if we think Jinx is going to live, but we know she's not going to live. Oh, okay. Because then we could get the Mega Death Rocket to kill all the 1-drop, or 1 health units, but it's very unlikely she lives.
Now it's a party.
Okay, crowd favorite's pretty nice here. Okay. Look here. Kill Jinx probably. We could just let that through, but I don't think taking 5 is a good idea in this against this type of deck. Yeah, there's a Flock. So unfortunately, we had no way to instantly gain that, but we can at least get the Draven, then the crowd favorite down.
I have the best job.
Okay, so he does have a lot of removal for us, unfortunately.
I stand for Noxus. I gotta work with this joker.
More Conchologist stuff. We'll see what we draw here. If we can get one of our Experimenters, would be good. It's probably our best top deck. Alright, it's taking a while to think about what he wants to get here. Okay. Trinket trade, okay. Alright. Rear guard's not great. I think we just attack in. Okay, I mean, he still dies anyways, so okay. I think I'm just gonna hold this back in case we draw like rummage, because this doesn't do anything on defense anyways. Okay, looking pretty scary now. He's got a lot of his alright, that's not bad. Alright, so we basically just have to block the damage here, unfortunately.
The sun rock got me good.
Borcan's really not great.
No one's the wiser.
Looking pretty scared. We definitely need to Jinx Rocket. I think that's really... Okay, Decimate, yeah. Jinx Rocket's the only... Wait, we basically have to top deck Jinx here. There's Jinx. Okay, well, I guess we have a chance now.
Like buildings. Her people.
Depending on what this is. If this is a way to kill or do damage, we're dead, I think. We'll see, though. If he has, like, a Fervor... Yeah, there's a ton of stuff he could have here, but we have to go for this. Not even gonna play out the rocket yet. Okay. Go ahead and do this. He does get at least a couple damage. If this is a Fervor, I mean he's gonna get that no matter what. Okay. So it's not Nox and Fervor. He does get the 1 damage to our Nexus. 1 damage off lethal. If he has no blocker. Okay, so he had the Decimate. Alright. Alright, Pantheon Yuumi. Alright, I like this starting hand there. Seems pretty good. Let's go ahead and get some draw in. Okay. I don't mind trading this if he wants to trade, honestly. I think there's no point in doing damage on this. Yeah, he doesn't want to trade, so it's fine with me. Another Flame Chompers.
My shield is yours.
Okay. Alright. Okay, we'll definitely just take that damage. Alright. So I can get Draven down. We can pull 2 things with him. Okay. So I like just doing... If I go here, then everything can attack. Actually, you know what? I don't think we need to worry about that as much. Let's just get the...
Now we're cooking.
Let's just get this going here. Okay, so we'll pull in...
Coming right up.
Pull in this, pull in this. He could Mountain Goat there, but that's fine. We're getting a lot of damage in if he does that. Okay. Alright, nice. He doesn't even get a gem. Alright. Got Jinx coming online soon. Let's see what he does here. Do have another Flame Chompers we can use. Let's see what opponent wants to do here. Okay. Definitely gonna put this here. Any reason to do that? I don't think so. Okay, I think I'm just gonna pass here. We got a decent open attack. Because we can do that onto here, pull it. I think that's fine with me. Okay. I think we can get Jinx down now. He still could single combat, but single combat doesn't kill. At least doesn't kill Jinx. Would kill Draven, but he'll trade with whatever he single combats. Okay, well we've got this. I mean, he knows we've got that, right?
Time for the money makers.
Yeah, I don't know why he did that, actually. So I could just level up Jinx now.
You're doing it!
And we're just gonna pull him right here. I kind of like doing this plus Cloud Favorite, and that's a pretty sweet attack. Okay, yeah, he knew he realized he messed up there. But all right, that's another win. So yeah, that's discard aggro. I would say it's a pretty strong deck for ladder right now. You know, it's not a new deck by any means, but you know, you've got strong synergy between Jinx and Draven, all the discard. You know, if your opponent's not ready for it, if you get a strong opening, you can really blow them away, as we saw in a couple of those games. When you've got some refill with things like Augmented Experimenter, you've got Rummage as well. A lot of nice synergies to kind of overwhelm your opponent. So definitely another good aggro deck for the ladder, even in 2022. So give the deck a shot and let me know how it goes for you. That's going to be it for this video. We'll see you next time.